The A-Team Challenge, a major project of the Foundation for Lee County Public Schools, is produced in partnership with the School District of Lee County, Waterman Broadcasting, and NBC2. This program features high school students in both public and private schools from 6 Southwest Florida counties as they compete in this exciting academic challenge. The A-Team Challenge is brought to you by Suncoast Credit Union.
Hello everybody and welcome to the A-Team Challenge. And as I said a couple of games ago, don't adjust your set. I am Robert Van Winkle. I'm back and I am very honored to be invited back to host the A-Team Challenge as we wrap up 2019. I've been off the air for a while, but it is indeed a privilege and a pleasure to be back. So let's get right to it. Our A-Team Challenge is in its 31st year here in Southwest Florida, and it celebrates academic excellence throughout this part of our beautiful state. We're in partnership with the Foundation for Lee County Public Schools, NBC2, and the Lee County School District. We started off with 34 high schools competing this year, and now we're down to only about 6 schools left, and we're in our quarterfinals. Pretty soon we'll see who will be crowned the A-Team champion for this year. So we're in a single elimination competition. We started off again with 34 schools. We've whittled them down. We're in the quarterfinals, and here are our two students, our two groups here today, Community School of Naples on my right and Bishop Verot High School on my left. And we'll introduce you to these folks in greater detail in just a minute. But students, before we get started, just a quick reminder, the questions will be in the subjects of science, math, arts and humanities, language arts, social studies, and general knowledge. For those of you watching, the students have already been briefed on this, but here's a quick rundown of the rules. We'll play 3 rounds. Each question in the A-Team Challenge is worth 10 points if answered correctly. The third round is our lightning round, and you'll find this is probably the best and the most exciting part of our game coming up. So this game, again, between the Community School of Naples and Bishop Verot High School. We will meet our players later, but let's get right to it. Let's answer some questions and get started with the A-Team Challenge. Here we go, a quarterfinal match underway. Students, hands are your buzzers, and let's go. First question. A bar above a subatomic particle symbol indicates what type of particle that releases energy through annihilation on meeting its normal counterpart? Gabriella.
Antiparticle?
That is correct. I'll accept that. 10 points starts us off for Community School. Good job. Okay, the law of the splintered paddle was enacted in the 1790s by what first king of Hawaii? Thomas.
Kamehameha.
King Kamehameha. Very good. Extra 50 points if you can spell it. No, I'm just kidding. I don't have 50 points to give away, and I can't spell it either. 10 points for Community School. Good job. Next question. What country which suppressed dissidents in the Dirty War was the South American home to Evita? Thomas, Community School.
Argentina.
Argentina is right, the actress wife of President Juan Perón. All right, as we move on, next question. What author wrote, "I think I shall never see a poem as lovely as a tree," in his 1913 poem, Trees? Bridget, Community School.
Williams.
That's a good guess, but not the right one. So Bishop Verot, you want to give it a shot? A poem as lovely as a tree. Kilmer, Joyce Kilmer wrote that. All right, no harm, no foul. Next question. What title character who creates a time loop to defeat the dread Dormammu is portrayed? Gabriella, Community.
Doctor Strange.
Doctor Strange. It's portrayed in the Marvel Cinematic Universe by Benedict Cumberbatch. Very good. 10 more points for Community School. Cleared? Yeah. Next question. What type of seismic wave is generally the first to be... Claire, Bishop Verot.
P wave.
P wave. They're the first to be detected by the seismograph. That's right. 10 points gets you on the board. Next question for 10 points. Thomas Cole, who created a series of paintings called The Course of Empire, is considered the founder of what American... Bridget, Community School.
The Hudson River School.
Yes, that American painting school is called the Hudson River School. 10 points, Community School of Naples. All right. What poem describes lone and level sands that stretch far away, is named for a king of kings in ancient... Gabriella, Community School.
Ozymandias.
Yes, that king in ancient Egypt was written by Percy Shelley. 10 points, community school. Next question for 10. What Roman general and founder of the Flavian dynasty took power in the year of 4 emperors and commissioned the Colosseum? John, community?
Marcus Aurelius.
No, that's not what I'm looking for. Good try, though. Bishop Verot? Got a guess? Danny?
Claudius.
No, it was Vespasian. Caesar Vespasian. Oh, right? Or Vespasianus. Okay, next question. What type of text is exemplified by On the Crown, which was written by Demosthenes, one of the 10 great Attic orators who delivered these types of texts? Claire, Bishop.
An epic poem?
Judges? No. Community school? Thomas?
Treatise.
Treatise. No. I'm looking for something just as simple as a speech or an address. Okay? That's all right. Next question. No harm, no foul there. According to popular superstition, how long a period of bad luck results from breaking a Thomas community?
7 years.
And what do you break? A mirror. Very good. 7 years bad luck. That's right. 10 points, community schools. Next question. What group uses the maxim, nothing is true, everything is permitted, and includes such, Julian, Bishop Verot?
The Assassins.
Yeah, that's right. Such members as Altair and Ezio Auditore. That's right, the Assassins. 10 points, Bishop Verot. The cupbearer, Saki, walks among guests' stars scattered on the grass in the final quatrain of what collection of poems by Omar Khayyam? Bridget, community school.
The Rubaiyat.
Yeah, the Rubaiyat. Thank you for getting that right, despite my pronunciations. 10 points, community school. What poem in which Sir Guion embodies temperance and the Red Cross Knight embodies holiness? Gabriella, community.
The Fairy Queen.
That was written in honor of Queen Elizabeth I by Edmund Spenser. 10 points, community school. The Fairy Queen. What term refers to a set of prime numbers that differ by 2, such as 11 and 13? Julian, Bishop.
Neighboring primes.
Nope. Good guess, though. Community school? What's that word? Bridget, you are so close. Judges? Yeah, you're in. What's your
Mersenne
guess?
prime.
Say again?
Mersenne prime.
No. That's another pretty simple answer there. Twin primes. It's all right. Next question. Vera Rubin's studies of galaxies supported the notion of what matter that is more abundant than... Julian, Bishop Verot?
Antimatter.
No. Sorry. The rest of the question, that is more abundant than ordinary matter, but does not interact with light. John?
Dark matter.
Yeah, dark matter is what I was looking for. Good try, though. 10 points, community school. Lake Assal, Africa's lowest point, is in what large valley, which stretches from Lebanon to Mozambique? Claire, Bishop?
The East African Rift?
No, I'm sorry. Can't take that. Community school. Got a guess? Community? Go ahead, Bridget.
The Great Rift Valley.
Yeah, that's the one. The Great Rift Valley. 10 points, community school. Here we go. What city, whose neighborhoods include Fells Point and Federal Hill, is home to Fort McHenry? And it's the most populous, Bridget, community?
Baltimore.
Baltimore, Maryland, the most popular city in that state. 10 points, community. What Texas city is home to the media festival abbreviated SX? Danny, Bishop.
Austin.
Yes, SXSW, the music festival, also abbreviated ACL. Austin, Texas. 10 points. Bishop Verot, good job. What composer included a Dance of the Knights in his ballet adaptation of Romeo and Juliet and used an oboe to depict a duck? Bridget, community school.
Prokofiev.
Yeah, in Peter and the Wolf. Prokofiev. Very good. 10 points. The Noachian, Hesperian, and Amazonian periods are periods in the geological history of what planet that is orbited by 2 moons? John, community?
Mars.
Mars is right. 10 points, community school. Ding dong. All right, Community School of Naples is pulling out ahead, and Bishop Verot on the board with 30 points. We do have another 10-point round to go, and we'll see if Bishop Verot is going to be catching up. I bet you they will. Our broadcast continues, and I'll introduce you to these wonderful students coming up. Don't go away.
The Foundation for Lee County Public Schools is celebrating 30 years of enhancing education throughout Lee County. With the support of the business community and community at large. More than 3,000 students have participated in hands-on learning opportunities at local STEM businesses through our STEM at Work program.
One of you can hand the seeds out, one can plant and one can water.
This is actually my favorite class. In this one, I'm growing okra, and that one, we're growing lettuce.
Our Take Stock in Children and student advocacy and mentoring programs have provided more than 5,000 hours of mentoring to low-income, at-risk students. And this year, more than 350 students will attend our college and career readiness workshops. If you would like to learn more about how you or your business can get involved, please visit us online at www.leeschoolfoundation.org.
Welcome back to the A-Team Challenge. We're in our quarterfinals, and I think you can see we've got some very intelligent young people in the room right now, so let's introduce you to them. On my right, the first school we'll introduce you to is Community School of Naples. Position 1 is Bridget. Bridget Denzer is a senior this year. She has been accepted to Princeton. Congratulations, and she's off to study chemical engineering. Next to Bridget is also no stranger to the A-Team, good guy. John Newman is here. John is a senior, and he's waiting to hear back from Duke University. I'm sure it will be a positive letter that you get soon, and he'll be studying political science. Good for you, John. In the back, welcome to Thomas Kralik. Thomas Kralik is a sophomore this year, the sophomore on the team, and he will hopefully be back for the A-Team next year. He wants to go to the University of Chicago and study economics. And also on the back row, rounding out the team, is Gabriella Onquen. She's a junior, and she will be going to the University of California, Berkeley, hopefully to study civil engineering. All right, so the team of Community School of Naples is under the direction and the coaching of Hunter White. Hunter, great job with your young people this year. On the Bishop Verot side, also a team full of seniors, so every one of them a senior. We'll start off in position number 1. This is Claire. Claire Sattler is a senior off to, well, actually interesting, Claire's been accepted to 5 schools. She's still deciding which one to go to, but she'd like to study biomedical engineering. Good for you, Claire. Next to her is Danny Ogden. Danny is off to Florida State, been accepted there. He's going to be doing sports management and communications. Could be a future television reporter sitting right there, you never know. In the back is R.J. Hausler. R.J. also senior, headed off to Boston College and wants to study biology. R.J., good luck to you in the future. And rounding out the team here is Julian Perez. Julian has also been accepted to multiple schools, waiting to pick one, and he'll be going off to study biomedical engineering as well. Great team. You guys under the direction of Lori Schreiner. Lori, by the way, an A-Team Challenge coach at Bishop Verot High School for 18 years. How about that? So good job, Lori. All right, students, here we go. Round 2. Each question is still worth 10 points. Let's put your hands on your buzzers, and we'll see how we do with our scores now. What novel in which a group called the Friends of the ABC is led by Enjolras and was written by Victor Hugo? Claire, Bishop Verot.
Les Miserables.
Les Miserables, yes, and I didn't pronounce that too well, but you still got it. Depicts the ex-convict Jean Valjean. Les Miserables. Good. 10 points, Bishop Verot. What Virginia Woolf essay argues that women writers have been, Gabriella, community?
A room of one's own.
Yes, they've been hampered because they have historically lacked access to the title type of location. Very good. 10 points, community. First math question. Look at your screen. Students, and for those of you folks at home, we'll put that up full screen for you. What's the length of each side of a regular hexagon whose perimeter equals the perimeter of a square, and the sides there listed? Bridget, Community School.
4.
4 is right. That was a very quick response. Good for you. 4, Community School of Naples, correct response. In July of 2018, a group of 12 boys and their soccer coach were rescued from a cave in what? Claire, Bishop Verot.
Thailand.
That's the country I need, and you got 10 points for that. What man who gave the "Give us the ballot" speech wished that his children would not be judged by the color of their Claire, Bishop Verot.
Martin Luther King Jr.
Yes, indeed. Not be judged by the color of their skin in his I Have a Dream speech. Martin Luther King Jr. Did you have a question? You good? Sure. Okay. All right. Got to make sure the buzzers are working, and it looks like we're all good to go. Everything good? All right. But hands on your buzzers. Next question. Here we go. What isolationist senator from Ohio, John, community?
Taft.
Taft, names 1947 Labor Act along with Fred Hartley. Good thing you made sure that buzzer was working. Good job. Which city, where the Victoria and Albert waterfront is linked by frequent ferries to Robben Island? It's also the legislative capital of South Africa. Danny, Bishop Verot.
Johannesburg.
That's a good guess, but nope, not the one. Community school? Thomas?
Cape Town?
Cape Town is the right answer. 10 points, community school. What architectural term, beginning with C, refers to the top of a column where the acanthus leaves are found in a Corinthian column? What's that C word, John?
Crown.
No, not the crown. Bishop Verot? RJ, you're in time.
The canopy.
The canopy. Ah, those are two really good things. It's the capital. The capital of the crown has those leaves on the top. Next question for 10. What city, which is where Muriel Sparks' novel The Prime of Miss Jean Brodie is set, is home to the Palace of Holyrood and the Scottish Parliament? John, community?
Edinburgh.
Edinburgh is right. 10 points, community school. Next question. Ruth Benedict's The Chrysanthemum and the Sword contrasts the guilt culture of the U.S. with the shame culture. Thomas, community?
Japan.
Of what other country? Japan is right. 10 points, community school. Naples. What is the unprefixed SI unit that can be used to express all three terms in the first law of thermodynamics, namely heat? Julian, Bishop Verot?
Joules.
Joules is right. Work and energy, correct. 10 points, Bishop Verot. What physicist, played by Johnny Galecki, was a former roommate of Sheldon Cooper? Claire, Bishop Verot.
Leonard Hofstadter.
Yeah, on the Big Bang Theory, that's right. 10 points, Bishop Verot, Hofstadter. Next question. What president's secretary, Rosemary Woods, claimed that she accidentally created the 18.5-minute gap in a tape? John, community?
Nixon.
Yep, deleting the discussion about Watergate, Richard M. Nixon. 10 points, community school. What senator from Wisconsin, who was nicknamed Fighting Bob, ran, John, community?
La Follette.
Yeah, ran as a Progressive Party candidate in 1924. La Follette, 10 points, community school. What state had a 2018 election in which the chair of the House Democratic Caucus, Joe Crowley, lost to, John, community school?
New York.
Lost to the Democratic Socialist Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez. New York, 10 points. That was for community judges. What metal is used with platinum and palladium in catalytic converters and has the atomic symbol RH? Claire, Bishop.
Rhenium.
Say again? No. Community school.
Rhodium.
No. You were the closest. It's rhodium. Rhodium, not rhodidium. No harm, no foul there. Both good tries. The exoplanet WASP 107b is the first one known to have what gas that is too light to remain in Earth's atmosphere and was first observed in the sun? Thomas, community school?
Hydrogen.
No, not hydrogen. Let's let Julian. Who was in first? Julian or Claire? Judges? Julian. Julian.
Helium.
Helium is right. That's 10 points for Bishop Verot, helium. Okay. We don't get that very often where it's exactly at the right time. All right, here we go. Next question for 10 points. Before becoming a tribute for District 12, Peter Millark held what occupation? Claire, Bishop Verot.
Baker.
He was a baker, also held by the rest of his family, and that was from the Hunger Games. 10 points, Bishop Verot. Next question. In the United States, requirements such as novelty and non-obviousness are necessary to obtain what set of exclusive rights that apply to an invention? Thomas, community school?
Patent.
Patents, yeah, very good. 10 points, community school. In 1791, what country established the Pale of Settlement? John, Community School?
Russia.
A region on its western border to which the Jews were restricted. That's correct. 10 points, Community School. The population of Pitcairn Island is descended from the crew of what British ship where Fletcher Christian deposed William Bligh in a 1789 mutiny? I bet you know when I say it. The HMS Bounty. Remember that? The Bounty. That's all right. Next question for 10 points. Oh, and it's such a good question. It's about gastric juice. We don't have to hear that. All right, when we come back, we are going to have our lightning round. Great opportunity for the teams to get a few more points in a very rapid-fire series of questions and answers. Don't go away. We'll be right back.
Your fantastic future. Suncoast Credit Union can help you get there with trusted advice and the banking you need to live your best life. Because we're a credit union, profits come back to you with lower loan rates, higher earnings, and more free services. Anyone who lives on Florida's West Coast can bank with Suncoast. We have convenient branches, mobile and online banking, and free access to more than 30,000 ATMs nationwide. Your fantastic future starts here. See what banking at Suncoast can do for you.
This one's packed with hope. This one's packed with big dreams. This one's packed with inspiration. It may look like a simple brown bag lunch, but it's really a big way to make a difference. That's because when you become a Take Stock in Children mentor, it takes just 1 hour a week to make an impact that can't be measured. Change a life over lunch. Become a mentor today.
Take Stock in Children is a major program of the Foundation for Lee County Public Schools. For more information on how you can become a mentor, call 239-337-0433 or email info@leeschoolfoundation.org.
The Foundation for Lee County Public Schools is celebrating 30 years of enriching education throughout the school district of Lee County. Throughout its history, the Foundation has provided over $7 million in scholarships and $1.5 million in education grants. 170 teachers have received the prestigious Golden Apple Award. To learn more, visit www.leeschoolfoundation.org.
When you choose Support Education tags, you are investing in future teachers like these, as well as teachers like me.
It feels good to know that when you purchase the education license plate, the proceeds go directly back into your local education community.
What an easy way to make a difference in your schools. A portion of the funds from each purchase or renewal of a Support Education license plate is sent directly to your local education foundation to support teachers and students.
Welcome back to the Lightning Round A-Team Challenge, our final push of this game, and this is going to be a lot of fun. Before we get to the questions, though, I want to introduce you to some alternates. No alternates on the Community School of Naples side, but we have two here at Bishop Verot. This is Graham Cupsaw. Graham, give us a wave so we can see you. There's Graham. He's a senior, has been accepted to Brown, and he's going to go study biology. Very cool. Also here is Alex Midgley. Alex, a senior, been accepted to the University of Florida, and he wants to go study biology. All right, so here's how it works. I got two colored folders, green and yellow. In each folder is a series of questions related to a certain subject. The students will have 60 seconds to answer as many of the 10 questions as they can, each question worth 10 points. The deal is they'll work together as a group, but the only person I'll take an answer from is the team captain. That's Claire on this side and Bridget on that side. Team with the lowest score goes first. Would you like green or verde or amarillo? Green or yellow? I think we'll go with the yellow. The yellow for the yellow shirt. All right. That sounds good. Let's see what you got. Your subject in the lightning round is bridges. Bridges. In what American or world city are these bridges located? All right? 60 seconds on the clock. Here we go. Go. The Brooklyn and Williamsburg bridges.
New York City.
Ponte Vecchio.
Pass.
The Charles Bridge, which spans the Vltava River.
Pass.
Vasco da Gama Bridge.
Lisbon.
Lisbon is correct. The Rialto Bridge.
Pass.
The Andy Warhol Bridge, which spans the Allegheny River.
Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh is correct. The Pont Neuf.
Paris.
Correct. The Chain Bridge, which crosses the Danube.
Berlin.
Incorrect. The Bosphorus Bridge.
Warsaw.
Incorrect. The Tower and Westminster Bridges.
London.
London is correct. You passed on this one. Let's see if you get it. Ponte Vecchio.
Barcelona.
No, sorry, incorrect. How about the Charles Bridge, which spans the Vltava? That was in Prague. That was in Prague. And the last one you passed on was the Rialto Bridge, and that's in Venice. All right? So we'll put the scores up there. You did a good job moving your score up a little bit. Now let's see a little school pride, kind of a foregone conclusion here, but Community School of Naples, you get to do a lightning round too. Don't think you get to just go off scot-free, right? All right, you ready? Your subject is going to be me rhymes. From definitions, give these one-syllable words that rhyme with the word me. So the answers are going to rhyme with the word me, all right? All right, 60 seconds on the clock. Go. Clarified butter, common in Indian cuisine.
Pass.
Great joy.
Glee.
Glee is correct. An uninhibited bout of activity, especially shopping.
Oh, spree.
Spree is right. A small island. Key.
Key.
Key is right. Algonquinian language spoken in Canada and the U.S. Oh, what was it?
Pass.
Very small.
Tiny.
Nope, incorrect. You in Quaker, plain speaking.
Pass.
Soft cheese named for a French town. Brie is right. A vital force in traditional Chinese medicine. Qi is right. And the largest joint in the human body. Knee is correct. You passed on this one. Clarified butter, common in Indian cuisine. It's ghee. Wouldn't you love a big plate of ghee right now? No? You passed on the Algonquin language spoken in Canada and the U.S. That's Cree. I think John almost had that. And you in Quaker plain speak. Thee. How are thee? Okay. So, Community School of Naples will be headed on to the semifinals. Let's give them a big round of applause. Thank you for watching the NBC2 Foundation for Lee County Schools A-Team Challenge, and let's have the teams give each other a handshake. We'll be back with another game soon.